Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and I'm all bossed up on all platforms. Brittany all bossed up on IG, Brittany all bossed up obviously on YouTube, all bossed up on Poshmark. Anyways, let's get right into it. This video is about Jomar and the customer service that I just received from them just a few days ago. I've been ordering quite a bit of boxes from Jomar, so you're going to see a lot of that on this channel. Unboxings in general. If you like that sort of content, feel free to click the subscribe and click the bell so that you'll get notified when I upload a new video. But anyways, just to get right into it, I'm spilling the tea on the good stuff that I'm actually hearing about them, because unfortunately I've heard a lot of bad things about Jomar. And at first, when my situation first happened, I thought that, they were going to do me the same way. I was like, okay, it's going to take forever. They're not going to do what they're supposed to do, because I went online and they had vintage purses and I think trendy purses. But anyways, the point is, this happened, I think, on a Friday. I ordered the purses on a Friday and I forgot to put in my discount code. And at the top, it said, at the top of their screen, it said, free shipping on all orders, or your order qualifies for free shipping. So I'm thinking that this order is going to be free shipping anyways. So I'm okay with paying the regular fee, because shipping for me is a lot more than other places. Like normally I'm having to pay like 30 bucks in shipping. So if it was free, that's like 60 bucks off of my order, and it makes a pretty big difference. So the difference in between $180 or the difference in between $120. So for me, like I was like, okay, so I did, long story short, I did the transaction thinking that the discount was going to pop up once I hit the button or something. I had a lot of stuff going on that day. I always have a lot of stuff going on, but I'm just saying, so what ended up happening is I ordered it and I didn't get to put in any kind of discount codes or anything, and it just charged me the full amount. And so just so you know, if you're ever doing an order on there, make sure you put your discount code in before the transaction goes through, and make sure that that amount that it says, that you need to purchase is the correct, whatever that amount is. Before you hit anything having to do with go to payment, make sure you put a code in, because it'll pop up and it'll give you your total, and then it will say that you can put your discount code in here. Make sure you put that in, and that total populates. Whatever that total is, when you click ready to pay or whatever the payment option is, it's going to be a done deal for you. So long story short, I did that, and then I had to reach out to somebody in customer service. I just sent them an email. It was some kind of something that said, contact us. I don't think they have a phone number, because I didn't see any numbers. So there was no way for me to call them. And I said, well, this kind of sucks. Now I have to send them an email. And I always do my orders on a credit card. Just FYI, if for some reason something happened and you didn't receive an order or something like that, you can always do a backdoor dispute. That's a whole nother conversation. But just to get you thinking about, when you do these transactions, do not do them on a debit card. Always do them on a credit card, because if something happens, you can always cancel that credit card and dispute the transaction. You could just be done with it, whereas with your debit card, that's your cash money. And usually when you're disputing something, you have to wait to get it back. So I always do my transactions through a card. I also get cash back. That's another reason why I do it. But I like to keep all of my transactions for the business on one card. So, but anyways, my point is, make sure that information is there before you actually log in and, check out, not log in. But anyway, sometimes when I get on here, I get a little excited and I get a little nervous, but I am definitely excited to say, after I sent that email, of course, the weekend, no one, I guess, is in customer service over the weekend. So the first thing on Monday morning, I got an email, and basically the email said, I'm really sorry that this happened to you, that you didn't know that it was no shipping or whatever, wasn't free shipping. We're sorry that, this happened and, that error happened to you. And then they just said, we will go ahead and process your refund in 3 to 5 days, or, something of that nature. And then I thought to myself, well, I really at least wanted one of those bags. I wanted at least one set of bags. I can either take the trendy or the vintage bags, but I got one of each. because I like to see what they have, you know what I mean? So anyways, I sent her an email back that said, you know what, I really, really wanted these bags. So maybe, there's an opportunity for us to work with each other. Maybe you can give me a discount, a shipping discount, or some kind of discount to come back later, and use. And then I will just go ahead and keep this order because I really wanted those purses. And so basically she responded back and she said, yeah, sure, we have no problem working with you. We'll just go ahead and give you 20% off your very next order. Whatever that order is, you get 20% off. And as far as I know, it doesn't expire. It didn't say that it expired in the message, but I'll have to go back and check. But my point is, when you say that you would rather work with a company versus canceling an order, and they respond back in that way, that is very nice. That is a good thing. And the thing about it is, when you have a problem, instead of coming on here like my good friend Leslie said at Resellers Passion, instead of coming on here and being negative and like bashing this company, I don't believe in that. I believe we're all people and that you should always give them a chance to make the situation right. So I might have had an issue, but that issue was more than resolved. I think the 20% off the next order was them trying to reach out and trying to make that situation right. So the moral of the story is, if you have a problem with a company, especially, do not just get on here and give them a negative review, but rather try to work with them, try to see if they'll be willing to work with you, and send them a message, or however you can get in contact with that company. Try to reach out to them first. Then you can get your, negative reviews and your thoughts or whatever together if you want to display them. But my personal thing is, I don't agree with that either. Just like Leslie, my friend Leslie at Resellers Passion, she doesn't agree with that. I don't agree with that. So, I think that you should always give them the opportunity to fix it. And then if you still feel negatively about that company, I feel like you just should probably not order from them. And maybe you want to tell your close friends or, something like that. Or if anybody asks you about it, then you could say, hey, this was my experience, yada, yada. But I think just bashing a company is not good. I just seen a lot of negative things about Jomar and how long they take to ship and all of that. Now, granted, when I ordered some stuff back in December, it did take a little while, you know what I mean? And sometimes their emails, like, you get the email back and it say, we're working on your order, and it wasn't very detailed. It wasn't saying, we're going to have your order shipped out in the next 2 to 3 days or nothing like it. Doesn't tell you the detail. But at least they are reaching out to say, hey, we're working on your order. We want to let you know that it's taking longer than expected due to the post office delays, but we are, still going to get your shipment out. And I think the longest I had to wait was like a couple of weeks. Usually when you order, it's fairly fast. So for me, it's a yes for me with Jomar. I'm happy with the cost of goods. The overall cost of good is usually, for me, in between $5 and $7 for ordering online. To me, that's pretty good. It's not bad. So I do think, overall that Jomar is handling their business, or they're either stepping up their game, because this is 2020, 2021. I'm making this video. It is March of 2021, like March 2nd or something like that. But anyway, my point is they have stepped it up. So if you have in the past had some issues with them, definitely think about giving them another chance. I do not have a discount code to give you, but my friend Leslie at Resellers Passion does. You can use that code, or you can use Pink. I'm trying to think. PINKDIVA, I think is her promo code. PINKDIVA, or you can use a Resellers Passion. Either one. Those ladies are both good friends of mine that have done orders with them before, and they are already approved for the affiliate program. At some point, hopefully I get approved, but for right now, I like to share the love. I think that you can go, pretty fast alone. Like the African proverb says, you can go pretty fast alone, but you can go a lot further together. And so that's what I'm all about. I'm about that community involvement and helping you grow and get to where you want to be, and just giving tokens of, you know, of information and advice that's going to help propel you toward, you know, forward and towards your goal and your vision and your purpose. So, you know, if this video has been helpful to you, make sure you click the subscribe, hit the notification bell so you will get notified when I upload another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video.